I have never seen anything like this. We have got snow in our garage despite the door being closed. So because it's like been blizzards, as a snowdrift, it's quite surprising when I open this up. Just to see a bit of snowing. And this is how deep the garden is. Take a look at that. Oh. And I'm going to show you how deep it is. Here you go, step in it. It is mental around you. Oh man, look how deep it is. Okay, so welcome to my second snow vlog. You might remember the one I did in December where we had a lot of snow where I work. Well, today we've actually got it where I live, and if it's bad here, which is pretty bad, it's going to be bad up there as well. It's like gale force winds. Why am I doing this? Well, it's for YouTube, and I'm actually quite enjoying it, oddly. Yeah, it's funny because most of the driveways around you are actually quite clear, but because like there's been snow drifts, as you see when I went to my garage, I was completely covered, not completely but mostly covered, and there's this huge mounds of snow everywhere. I don't know if you can see that, that's how deep it is. Oh man, this is how deep it is, guys. Ready? So don't know how well you can see that, but look at the depth of that. Crazy, eh? So I thought it'd be a good idea to check out some scenery in the woods. So let's go. So this is one of the paths in the woodland. As you can see, snow is pretty much everywhere. These banks by here aren't usually as deep as they look now. So I'm going to see if I can try and find an entrance into the woods just to see what it looks like. And I'll be entirely honest, my head's fine and all that cold. My hands, because I'm recording this because I had to take my gloves off to work the camera, are absolutely bitter. But the things we do for YouTube, eh? So here, guys, are the local woods to where I live. It's not too deep at the moment by here, but this looks pretty awesome. Now obviously I can't see the paths of the woods, so I hope I'm treading in all the right places. But yeah, let's take a look at it. Everything just looks so much nicer in the snow. Look at that down there. Right, there's a big drop here, so I'm not going to go down there. But yeah, this is pretty cool. This is the first significant snowfall we've had within 5 years. My office is closed, so day off yesterday, day off today is Friday the 2nd of March, and the forecast is more snow yet to come in this afternoon and this evening, so it could be even worse tomorrow. So even though it's only Friday, I'm not sure if we'll be heading to work Monday yet. I've got some leave left to use anyway, but yeah. So here is the stream going through the woodland. As you can see, parts of it are frozen. I imagine the canal, if you saw my last snow vlog when I walked by the canal, I imagine that it's completely frozen now because it is icy as, cold as, freezing as. Okay, so I've come down to the river now. We call it the Riverside Walk. So I thought it might be some, oh, going all over the place here. Pretty nice scenery down here. There's not a lot of people about, there's a few. But you know, I'm not surprised with the conditions today. And here we go. So as you can see above the weir, half of the river is frozen. Gotta feel sorry for the poor fish and all the other animals in this weather. And of course human life as well. It's like, well, hang on, before that, here's a fish out of water already. Don't know how good you can see that. Classic. This is quite a cool effect, all like the mud is like sprinkled on top of the snow. Even some kind of like ripple like effect. That's pretty cool, it's like snow wheels. Here guys is where I caught my first ever fish when I was a kid. I'm not into fishing, but I went with my dad and my granddad once and set up my rod by there, and I must have caught the world's smallest fish. But hey, a fish is a fish, right? Yeah, so I was saying of the loss to like animal life and how dangerous it is for them, but I read on the news this morning that 9 people have lost their lives already. So it is quite fun for a while, but it's also treacherous and hazardous. So hope you're all staying safe out there guys, and only travel if absolutely necessary. But you can walk if it's not icy because you've got views like this. Oh yeah! I hope this comes out well on camera guys, but check out the like lines and ripples in that snow. That is pretty awesome. Nice little effect there. Haven't seen any snowmen yet. So you might have noticed I'm wearing a Manchester United bobble hat here. If you're wondering why that is, I don't actually follow football. Actually I do follow football, I follow the scores. Don't actually watch it, I'm not into it. But this is the one I had when I was a kid. We were looking for my black hat this morning, couldn't find it anywhere. Because I did a Roam in the Ruins video after a place called Beauville Farm last weekend. And I put it somewhere and I can't remember for the life of me where I put it. So we found the old hat I had as a kid, which was a bit tight at first, but after stretching it a bit, it fits lovely. So, there you go. It's now the next day. We had a bit more snow yesterday, so we had another like light covering, but today it's starting to rain a bit. Most of the main roads on the estate are now clear, so getting to work Monday shouldn't be a problem. But yeah, having great fun in the snow. But you know, I think I'm good for one day. All I want is one day of snow, and then I wouldn't mind if it just disappeared. But I wanted to show you guys a few more things before ending my adventures, like scenery like that. There's a lot more people out and about today. I've been clearing the drive and the road, walked down to the local village, get some supplies. A lot of cars actually going back and forth, like your 4-wheel drives. Anyway, the place I want to show you in the snow, you've seen maybe once or twice on my videos, so let's go and see what it looks like in this lovely white stuff. And here guys is what I wanted to show you. This is basically like a tall cliff that comes out of nowhere when you're walking down a cycle track. Oh man, look at the icicles on some of these, wow. This is definitely a picture. Ooh. Oh man, look at that. See, so back here you got basically flat track. There's a bit of a banking and then the main road on the other side. And literally as you're walking along, this does come out of nowhere. And this tree right here, I've got some history of it. There used to be a swing up there. I can still see the branch I got it snapped on. I went on it And I'm not sure if you can see that clearly, maybe that's the one. The branch snapped and I fell. Well, I didn't fall. Obviously I was on the swing by here. I fell to the ground. Huge branch just fell on top of me. Wasn't hurt though. Right, let's go and have a look. I'm obviously not going to get too close to these icicles. Oh, it's deep by here. Mental. Right, let's have a quick look. How cool is that? Man, if that falls that could impale you, so I'm not going to get very close. Whoa! I was on a banking then. And here it is, look at that. I knew it was a good idea coming here. That one's the scariest. And this by here is the deepest I've seen. I don't know how well it's going on camera, how deep this is, but there you go, we can go all the way in there. Let's try and show you that again. Mental. Because basically we had a few snowdrifts. And like you saw, the garage was covered in snow. Let's just try and grab this icicle without the other one impaling me. There we go. Man, if that fell, that is that sharp, right? That would impale you no problem. Well, didn't exactly go like I wanted it to. Tell you what. Yep. Well, that's my fun done. Okay, so down this slope by here is a very, well, it used to be very muddy and boggy area when we were kids. We used to come down here play in it, as you do. And now it's quite iced over, not sure how much you can see. Melting a bit. It's actually raining now, so bits and bobs of the snow is melting away. But when I was a kid, that place was so deep. We didn't realise how dangerous it was until they cleared it out. And if we look on the other side, it's down here a bit. We shall see. Hopefully another nice scene. I used to skid down here when I was a kid. What happened to that tree? Anyway, so this is the woodland by not far from where I live. And we used to skid down here as kids. This was actually quite a scary hill. I used to hate this hill because it was so steep. There used to be a tree where you can see that little snow mound by there. There used to be a big tree there, so what I would do, I'd run like a quarter of the way down, use that tree to stop myself, and then run all the way down to the bottom. But yeah, spent a lot of my childhood in these woods. Bit of a shame actually, because a lot of it's overgrown now. I made a video a few years back called Seeking My Metropolis, a Child of the Woods it was called, where I was exploring my childhood like woods, and it was so overgrown, it was hard to get to certain parts. What a lush place. You might have noticed as well that I've changed the woolly hat today to a Japanese one, obviously bought in Japan 6 months ago. Bloody hell, that's gone fast. There's a trick. It's actually quite warm today. I always find that when snow settled on the ground and it's not snowing anymore, it's pretty nice and warm, so. Well, it's Saturday today, got another day. I'm probably going to go out walking tomorrow as well. I'm not sure though where to go and like what scenery I can find for you guys. And it depends on how bad the rain gets. Well, I'm pretty sure there will be snow left. I mean, this is just too much of this for it to go in a day. And I saw some like animals and birds in there. But I'll see if I can find anything, and if the video stops here, then obviously I didn't find anything. So thank you for watching.